everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the show, I am your host, Rashid White. And as you guys or gals, if you're into sports too, can actually see with the title on screen there, the Cleveland Cavaliers land Caris LeVert in a huge trade with the Indiana Pacers. All right, so the Cleveland Cavaliers have made a big splash ahead of the trade deadline by landing one of their preferred targets. Caris LeVert of the Indiana Pacers. They will send Ricky Rubio, a 2022 first-round pick, and a 2 second-round draft picks to Indiana, according to Adrian Wojnarowski at ESPN. All right, this is actually a pretty good trade for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Does this actually make them a championship-bound team? Can they actually win the East? Can they actually beat the Brooklyn Nets or the Milwaukee Bucks as the two top teams in the? Once Brooklyn gets healthy and everything, they'll actually probably get back to the number 1 or 2 seed there. I'm sorry, but man, this is actually good. This actually gives the Cleveland Cavaliers some playmaking there, and I love Caris LeVert. I was sad as a Brooklyn Nets fan that the Nets actually traded him, but I understand that you get Harden back. But I mean, here's a guy who can actually really defend at a high level on and off the ball. I like the fact that he could play off the ball where he backdoors. He can actually play make. He can actually handle the ball and get guys involved in the offense. Only problem with him will be shooting. He's not a very, very good three-point shooter. He's very streaky. But here's a guy that can actually potentially give you 50-something points damn near. He had that 50-point game. And all right, so let's see how they actually fare against the two top teams with Brooklyn and the Milwaukee Bucks. I actually think that they can actually beat the Milwaukee Bucks. You actually look at the size that Cleveland actually has and the limitations that Giannis Antetokounmpo has on offense. Well, he's not really a great shooter, not really a great skilled player in a sense, though. So, I mean, he has Evan Mobley, you have Jared Allen, and what's this other guy's name, man? Larry Marketing. How can I forget about him, man? I like the ceiling on him, man. So you got 3 7-footers out there along with Caris LeVert. I mean, it's going to be really, really, really tough to actually beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. I actually picked them to actually go to the NBA, probably to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they can actually beat Milwaukee. And the only thing that's actually probably going to beat this team is shooting, and this is where the Brooklyn Nets actually comes into play, where they're going to have 5 floor spaces on the floor between if James Harden doesn't get traded, or we'll see what happens with the Nets on the trade deadline. That you have five floor spacers and Aldridge, Durant, Harden, Kyrie, and say Joe Harris and Patty Mills coming off the bench, or vice versa. Patty Mills starting and Joe Harris actually coming off the bench there. So that's the only team I can actually see that can actually beat this Cleveland Cavaliers team, because they're going to pack that paint. And I mean, I don't think Giannis can actually run over 3 7-footers there, and passing is going to be really hard against them. And you got Darius Garland, and you got 2 playmakers side by side that can actually Cleveland is going to be really, 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 really tough, man. So barring that Caris LeVert, he does get hurt a lot, so we'll see what actually happens to him. Maybe he's reinvigorated here, because I predict that the Cleveland Cavaliers will make a tough run. They'll make a deep run into the playoffs. And I'm just trying to think of anybody that can get in their way, and maybe the Miami Heat. But again, you need shooting is going to be able to beat this Cleveland Cavaliers team. Especially, I love Evan Mobley. I love the way he actually guards, man. He's 7-footer that can move laterally. Man, they're going to be really, really tough. Maybe inexperience, and Jared Allen, I don't know. He can't hit free throws. He's not a great free throw shooter. So I don't think you can play him in the fourth, depending on how close these games are. maybe we'll see. We'll see what actually happens. We'll definitely do uh, like a game by game playoff analysis of the Cleveland Cavaliers, because I'm gonna be seriously watching this team over here in the playoffs. God willing, I'm alive, and I know everybody is going to be. This is an all-star caliber player in Caris LeVert. Not that he made an all-star team, but I mean, if you're an opposing coach, you have to seriously game plan for Caris LeVert. It's not like nah, you're gonna have to game plan for Caris LeVert because he can burn you. All right, we're gonna wrap this video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.